Hello, it's Jo Ann from Adult Services with today's skill. Add some floral decor to any room with fabric flowers. This would be easy to adapt to any color scheme and a great project to use up some of your fabric scraps. This craft can be made in a few hours of an afternoon or evening, or even while watching TV. The perfect combination of relaxation and productivity. These flowers are perfect for your spring or summer decor. I can imagine lots of places other than a mantle to use it year-round. Since I've been reorganizing closets, I found several tablecloths that were past their prime, which gave me the idea. I had all the remaining supplies on hand, so the project cost was my time. If you do not have fabric on hand, you can buy a jelly roll to create flowers. A jelly roll is a nice way to get a collection of fabric strip colors without having to buy a big amount of each individual fabric. In addition to the different colors, you can also use textured fabrics to give some variety to your creation. Make certain that the jelly roll fabric is reflected on both sides of the strip and not patterned on one side and blank on the other. So here's what you need. Pre-cut fabric strips, twine, or in my case, faux ivory garland, a hot glue gun with glue sticks, and one pair of scissors. Cut or tear your fabric into 2-inch strips that are around 24 to 28 inches long. You can combine the strips in cut and torn edges to give the edge of the flowers both a shabby and clean look. To create torn fabric strips, snip your scissors into the fabric every 2 inches. When you tear your fabric, it will tear in a straight line. Remove any unwanted threads from the strips. Fold the strip in half. Tack the end with a dab of glue. With the raw edge down, start rolling the end of the fabric into itself. As you are rolling, start to occasionally fold the strip away from you. Once in a while, feel free to add a dab of hot glue into the roll to secure the flower. Keep rolling and folding until you have 1 inch to 1.5 inches of the fabric left as a tail. Add some glue right before the tail so the flower does not unravel. Continue making flowers from each strip. Make as many as you feel needed, alternating the color palette to your liking if you are using more than one color of fabric. Attach the flowers by wrapping the tail around and gluing the tail to the flower. You can clean up any loose ends by either tacking it or clipping it with a pair of scissors. The choice is yours. On the piece of twine that's a little bit more visible, but what I'm going to do is attach mine to a piece of garland. I'll find one of the loops on the garland, feed through the tail, and once again Attach the back of the tail to the flower. And as always, you can click the access on the back or tack it for a clean finish. You can hang this from a mantle using command hooks on the ends of the mantle. If you decide to use the twine methodology, tie a few loops on each end of the finished garland and attach it to the hooks. Now go have some fun and be creative.